we actually thought of this topic, youth empowerment and entrepreneurship in the digital era. Moving forward to the content of the program, I see that, initially I'm the person who's going to be talking about the orientation of the session as to what to expect in this session going forward. Then we have Mr. Andrew Dane, as he has just spoken to me. He's connected with us for his nomad lifestyle and how to, manage this workplace mediation. He's an expert in that. I'm going to explain about his, actually, what are the different highlights of the WebCon is, what we need to know about the youth entrepreneurship. Why is it important to understand youth entrepreneurship, maybe, or empowerment in the digital era? What the youth needs to know when we talk about digital era, what are the different things that the youth needs to understand? And maybe what the youth is capable of these days. I mean, how equipped are they to face the challenges of the world? These are the different things that we should be talking about during the session, because I see that there is a lot of opportunity in the market and the youth needs to explore that. And we need to actually explain to them how they can make benefit out of it. Today, youth entrepreneurship is driving economic growth and innovation nationally and globally. And the idea to make young people financially independent is something that we are actually looking at.
Okay, I guess it's me to go. Is that correct, Surmeen? Thank you. I'll share the screen. A very warm welcome to my presentation, Online Workplace Mediation in the Nomad Lifestyle. Tuesday, 30th of April, 11:15, BTS, Youth Empowerment and Entrepreneurship in the Digital Era. Please, thank you very much for attending this. I'm absolutely delighted to be invited to make this presentation. And I hope that we can all learn something from it. Online workplace mediation in the digital nomad lifestyle. Right, here's some of the benefits and challenges. It's certainly a less stressful environment. No more rushing from one meeting room to another or dealing with office politics. You create your own peaceful working environment, customize your surroundings to enhance productivity and focus without distractions. Now, a big thing is no commuting. We all commute to work, whether it's on the tube in London or the bus or whatever. It can be very stressful, especially in London. It's very crowded and noisy, and people may be on the tube or the bus or public transport for an hour, and then an hour back. It's a long time. And then imagine having an extra 30 minutes in sleep in the morning instead of or enjoying spare time in the afternoon instead of being stuck in traffic if you're driving a car. No dress code. You can forget about expensive suits and formal attire. As a digital nomad, you can wear whatever you like, whether it's a flip-flop, shorts, or your favorite comfy outfit. No need to worry about makeup or hairdos. Just be yourself.
Okay. So one of the most important lessons is the importance of accessibility. Digital education has the potential to reach to individual regardless of the geographical location or social geographic background. Like in many institutes, normally students are not been given on the basis of social economic background. But this digital education, it does not require all these things. So just by ensuring the access to online resources and platforms, you can unlock the potential of, millions of young minds, fostering innovation and changing, driving the societal progress. So this is the power of digital education.
To yet another very good speaker who is going to talk about cybersecurity and youth entrepreneurship. Thank you so much, Tahir Sumra Saab, for joining us.
Helpful. Right, so what I'm going to cover today is essentially the key 4 topics that I want to discuss with you. I want to contextualize the cyber threat as why it is important from the global threat perspective or the risk perspective. So I'm sure you must have listened to some of my colleagues who are on the call who who talked about cyber threat in general. But what I wanted to bring to this conversation is really some detailed oriented viewpoint from global institutions about cyber threat. So I'm going to bring that context into this conversation. This is going to lead us to our next question is, well, okay, there is a threat out there, how to convert this threat into an opportunity. And that would be my essentially the next risks that are going to affect our global economic outlook in coming days for consecutively fifth year. UK's National Cybersecurity Agency, NCSC, is constantly highlighting the threat of cyber risk, and they are calling it as an imminent threat, not a probable threat at the moment. Last but not the least is IMF, which we as Pakistanis are very much aware of, has been highlighting a growing trend in cyber attacks against financial institutions, and they are highlighting that cyber risk is very much going to become a systemic risk, or at least a cause of a systemic risk in coming days. Now that's the
We have our executive director with us, Mr. Amir Ejaz. He is joining us. May we have some words from you?
Thank you very much. It was a real treat to have all of you here, and I learned a lot from the veterans, just like Andrew. Thanks, Dr. Saiwa. Thanks for joining us. To the best of my understanding, whenever it comes to entrepreneurship, first thing comes to your mind, your attitude, your aptitude. As I consider myself lagger on this part, that I am not that good in that initiative taking, the aspirations that I can earn at my own and be a strategist, operator, take risks, and then obviously claim all the reward as well. But I don't, and the people like me are not that much comfortable with all that stuff because we are 9 to 5 people and we have stuck ourselves badly in that 9 to 5, and then from first to first having our financial things managed accordingly. So would it be groceries or paying the fees for such all obligations? So we look at our employer, and based on their performance, we feel ourselves motivated that we need to be with this organization. So thanks a lot for illuminating us and for illuminating the youth of contemporary era that this is the way forward. And now the things are quite easy as compared to a couple of decades back. Now, if you need to take some initiative, the world, not only the world, your town, your city, your neighborhood, but the globe is in front of you, right? So this is the spectrum in front of you, and you need to just embark over there with all your passion, potential, whatever you can offer them with your whole zest, and they will appreciate your admirations and your aspirations, and world is there to support you. Certainly, it's a commonly win-win phenomena with everyone. If you are putting in your best in some endeavor, you will have some good results out of that, undoubtedly. So I once again, thanks to my Center of Excellence team for arranging such a aspiration and a full of aspiration event, and just gather all these motivated people with us. Thank you very much once again. See you guys soon.
Thank you so much.